I'm Michael Amir, and this is Verified. A troubling cell phone video has been discovered showing the interaction between an overly aggressive Texas state trooper, Brian Encinia, and activist Sandra Bland. It turns out that she had the forethought and presence of mind to record the arrest using her own cell phone. We've only seen the video from the perspective of the state trooper's dash cam. Police have been in possession of Sandra Bland's cell phone video camera footage for 4 years, and we're just now seeing it. Now, many are calling for the investigation to be reopened. In Bland's cell phone recording, you can see and hear Encinia ordering Sandra Bland out of her car. When she simply asks why, this dude snaps, draws his taser, escalating the situation, and yells, "I will light you up, get out now."
Get out of the car, now!
Why am I being apprehended? You trying to give me a ticket for your failure?
Get out of the car.
Why am I being apprehended? You just opened my car door. You just opened my car door. So you threatening to drag me out of my own car.
Get out of the car!
And then you
I
gonna
will
stun
light
me?
you up. Get out!
Wow.
Now!
Wow.
Get out of the car!
Really, for a failure to signal. You doing all of this for a
Get
failure to
over
signal.
there.
Right, yeah. Yeah, let's take this to court. Let's do
Go
it.
ahead.
For a failure to signal. Yep, for a failure to signal.
Get off the phone.
On my school.
Get off the phone.
I'm not on the phone. I have a right to
Put your
record. This
phone
is my
down.
property.
We now know that she was arrested and found hanging in her jail cell in Waller County, Texas on July 13, 2015, 3 days after being arrested during a routine traffic stop. She was only 28 years old. Her death was ruled a suicide. However, family members rejected that claim. You should watch the HBO documentary, Say Her Name, The Life and Death of Sandra Bland. It sheds light on the tragic and suspicious nature of her death. In 2016, Bland's family agreed to a $1.9 million settlement in a wrongful death lawsuit against the Waller County Jail and the police department. As far as the state trooper, Brian Encinia, he was indicted for perjury by a grand jury. But the charges were dropped when Encinia agreed to end his career in law enforcement. So because this dude quit, they dropped charges? That's not justice. All we've been asking for is justice, and that's not what we're getting. For example, police officer Muhammad Noor shot and killed Justine Damon in July of 2017 after arriving on the scene in response to a 911 call. He was quickly found guilty of third-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter. He awaits sentencing and faces up to 30 years in prison. Damon's family will receive $20 million in a settlement reached with the city of Minneapolis, the largest amount granted in the state's history in a case of police misconduct. Okay, cool, I get it. Police can't be going around killing innocent people, and if so, they have to pay for it. Money will never bring Justine Damon back, but the officer will be locked up and the family gets $20 million. That must give the family a little ease and a sense of justice. But damn, why is this justice thing in America so one-sided? Several cases come to mind when black men were mistakenly shot and killed by police officers. Let me show you the difference. In the 2018 shooting of Stephen Clark in Sacramento, there was no settlement because the Sacramento County District Attorney, Anne Marie Schubert, decided not to file criminal charges against the officers. It was determined their actions constituted a justified use of force. In the 2014 shooting of 18-year-old Michael Brown in Ferguson, Missouri, Officer Darren Wilson was cleared. There was a wrongful death lawsuit settlement, but Brown's family received an amount nowhere close to $20 million. In the 2016 shooting of 37-year-old Alton Sterling in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, the officers were cleared with no charges brought against them. There's a lawsuit now against the city of Baton Rouge, the Baton Rouge Police Department, and its officers that is currently still pending. In the heartbreaking shooting of 12-year-old Tamir Rice in Cleveland. Now that's a tragedy that none of us will really forget. I remember personally going to visit that park where he was killed. Police rolled up on this boy and shot him down like a dog while he was playing in the park with what clearly was a toy gun. Tamir's family received a $6 million settlement. And then there is the 32-year-old Philando Castillo, who ironically was killed in an area not far from the most current Minnesota shooting. Castile was shot while attempting to comply with the officer's instructions, and a 4-year-old child was in the back seat of Castile's car. Castile's family was given $3 million in a settlement offer. However, the officer was clear. Look, I'm not mad at Miss Damon getting justice. Her family's supposed to get justice. We want justice applied equally to all, regardless of creed or class or color. That's not what this is. History shows officers fearing for their lives works when it's white cops killing unarmed black men, but not for black cops. If they're in the wrong, they should pay regardless of their race, not just the black cops. And apparently, according to their actions, white lives are worth more than black and brown lives. We all want equal justice. And in 2019, we're still not seeing it. Tell me, am I tripping? We want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and tune in every day. Until then, I'm Michael Amir, and this is Verified.